I have to sit over here because I think I would look funny behind that podium. Give me a second. Okay. Before I say anything else, I want to say some thank yous. Thank you to Nissa for being brave enough to submit your essay. Thank you to Sunil and his family for continuing to highlight men like your uncle. Thank you to the Father's Day Council for choosing me to be this year's All-Star Dad. And lastly, thank you to all of you here in attendance. Thank you for sharing this day with me. It's truly an honor. After I got injured, I honestly believed that I would eventually die alone. I lost all confidence and perceived value of self, which was then compounded by the fact that I let my ravenous drug addiction dictate every action of my life for almost a decade. I let it turn me into somebody that had no place in society, let alone somebody that should be a father. I was a person that could barely take care of themselves, but all of that shortly changed after I crossed paths with Dara again. She found me at one of the darkest points in my life and took a chance on me. Her leap of faith afforded me an opportunity to be something that didn't seem real at first. She saw a person that she wanted in her life and her children's lives. I wasn't sure how it was going to work, how I was going to overcome this addiction that I'd let almost break me. Better yet, were the kids going to accept me into their lives? After all, it is entirely up to them. I had stepdads when I was a kid, 2 of them, men that at different points in time I hated. For all types of reasons, I thought. Come to find out, I just hated them because they weren't my real dad, who wasn't able to be around because he was battling his own addictions. So I came into this with a preconceived notion that children hate step-parents. But they accepted me and happily took me in as a bonus dad. Being viewed as a dad, to me, is an even higher honor than when I was made a Marine. To be a good stepdad, the kids should respect you and like you. They have to see you as somebody they can bring their problems to, someone they can confide in. For me to do that, I had to evolve rapidly. When they accepted me in their lives, they were old enough to be able to see flaws in my character. The junkie version of me couldn't have done this, so I had to be different for them. When I started writing this, Dara asked me what it was like to be a father. I said, insightful, empowering, and rewarding. It's insightful because your kids are going to emulate you. They're going to take parts of your personality and magnify it as they try to bring it into their own. Which made me want to fix every broken part of me. It made me want to mold myself into a man that I would be proud of my daughter marrying. A man that I would be proud to call my son. Most importantly, a man that I would have wanted to raise me. Thankfully, I had the most powerful motivating factor anybody could ask for. I had them. They empowered me to seek growth. Being in their lives helped me push beyond. I lost my spot. Sorry, I'm honestly up here trying not to cry. My daughter did an incredible job. Pushed me beyond what I thought I could be. Personal growth is just one of the rewards that I've gotten from being a father, and it's honestly towards the bottom of the list. Watching them struggle as they take on their own adversities, being there to help them out, help them up, and dust them off, sometimes metaphorically and sometimes literally, has been the most rewarding part. I have to live a life that I would be proud of, and they would be proud of. To do that, I have to try. That's it. I have to wake up every morning and try to be better than I was yesterday. I have to push beyond what I believe I am capable of because I expect them to do the same. I can't let anything get in the way of that. Whenever we go on trips, there is always something that we do that isn't designed for people like me. It might be the only way to get there is to go upstairs, or that there's a desert of sand laid out before me. And in case you guys didn't know, most wheelchairs don't like sand. So I choose to crawl on the ground like a gorilla, so I can go. So I can be there to make memories with them. So I can watch them do things that they're scared to do. Like I watched my daughter today. So I can watch them take on challenges that they don't think they can complete and watch them succeed. I try to live my life in a way that showcases through action that you can truly do anything you want to. You just have to try. I don't believe in the word can't. Can't is a word that directly combats belief. When someone says that you can't do something, they don't believe that you can. When you say you can't do something, you don't believe in yourself. That's not okay. I was told a lot of things I couldn't do after I got injured. People told me I couldn't get sober. I told myself I couldn't get sober. I did, though. I told myself I can't be a father. I can't become a man like that. Not anymore. Luckily, Dara saw otherwise, and she believed I could. Her belief was my initial catalyst for change. It was also what made me stop saying I can't. She offered me an opportunity to see if I could. The years that followed showed me I can. It all just comes back to effort, to trying. I must continue to try day in and day out to instill that belief in my children, that anything is possible through effort. I owe that to them, as all parents do. This just means a lot to me because whether they know it or not, they saved my life.